Good morning. It's 10 a.m. on Tuesday, May 14th, 2024. Call this meeting of the Wichita County Commissioners Court to order. If everyone would please rise, Commissioner Mahler will give our invocation.
Pray with me, please. Dear God, we come to you today to bring thanks for the many miracles that you work in our lives. They're all around us. We just need to slow down a little and take a look. There's so many things going on in our world that people tend to see as negative, but yet the miracles are still there in the things that you do and the things that you will lead us to help appreciate and enjoy. Lord, we want to thank you for volunteers this morning. We've got a lot of people in this county that give of their time to make this a better place to live, and we need to say thank you more often. And Lord, we just ask that you bless them in the work that they do. Thank you for the people that we're honoring this morning for doing great service to Wichita County. We'd ask that you would protect our county family, that you would heal those that are sick, comfort those that need comforting, and just be with us and walk with us as we go. Lord, please protect our first responders, our military people serving locally and globally that help preserve our ability to come here today and meet. And Lord, most of all, we ask in the name of your precious Son, Jesus Christ, forgive us of our sins as we move forward. Amen.
Amen.
Please join us for the pledge to the U.S. flag. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now the pledge to the Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
All right, everyone, you may be seated. All right, at this time, I would like to invite our DA, John Gillespie, up front, as well as Donnie Cavender, for the presentation of the Certificate of Appreciation and Service Award, 20 years of service to Wichita County. And quite a team here today, so I'm just going to turn it over to John.
Well, Donnie's just amazing. He's, when did you start the day's office? 2011? 2011, and he keeps Dobie in line, which is a full-time job in the 78. But if you need a witness found, you need somebody run down on a case, Donnie is the guy to do it. I'll tell one story. I tried the woman that killed the 4-year-old when she was driving drunk, and we tried her for felony murder. And I didn't ask Donnie to do this, but he was listening to jail calls during the trial, and he said, "You're not going to believe what she admitted to." And she said that she had a quart previously, and that night she only had a pint of Hennessy. And so we went in and got to offer that. It turned a long deliberation into a very short deliberation, and we got guilty in 60 years on that. But Dobie has tons of stories like that. Donnie really makes our community safer. He protects kids, and we're very blessed to have his leadership at the DA's office and everything he does for the county. So with that, Donnie, thank you so much, and here's the certificate.
Donnie is part of this select group of people with the best hair. So, he's part of the good hair caucus. Just like Commissioner Mahler prayed, thanking for the volunteers, the members of the county family, every single person that's part of this is part of an effort that takes everybody to do it well, and we always want to recognize those who are doing exceptionally well. So Donnie, thank you very much.
So if Donnie's 31, he started when he was 11. That's right. That's it.
All right, this time I'd like to invite those folks up, read the proclamation for historic preservation. So if you'd like to come front as part of that.
Be quick.
I can see us both. So we've got Historical Commission, Kell House represented. All right. Y'all are welcome to also come around here. They like it when you block these.
Yeah. The ratings go up.
All right, I'd like to read the proclamation. Whereas historic preservation endeavors to protect, conserve, and preserve buildings, places, and other artifacts of historical significance and oral histories for the benefit of present and future generations. And whereas historic preservation is relevant for communities and counties across the nation and for Americans of all ages, walks of life, and all ethnic backgrounds. And whereas it is important to acknowledge and celebrate the role of history, architecture, and to our lives and contributions made by dedicated individuals in helping to preserve tangible aspects of the heritage that has shaped this county. And whereas historic preservation benefits the economy through multiple avenues, building restoration and rehabilitation creates jobs, invests in our labor force, increases tax revenue, and provides a draw for tourism. And whereas the theme of National Preservation Month 2024 is People Saving Places, which aims to shine the spotlight on everyone doing the work of saving places, like y'all, in big ways and small. Now therefore be it resolved that the Wichita County Commissioners Court does hereby proclaim May 2024 as Historic Preservation Month in Wichita County, and call upon residents to join their fellow citizens across the United States in recognizing and celebrating this special observance. So with that, I always like to turn the microphone over to anyone who wants to speak.
I'll speak first, and Becky, I'll
Okay.
have a few words to say. Becky always has a few words. Well, we're deeply appreciative because we work hard, and it all begins with the Commissioner's Court and the County Judge. I mean, your support is so critical to our mission and what we do, and the support that you give us. And then we have just a wonderful group of volunteers, and that just do a tremendous job. Becky is the marker chairman, and she may be one of the best in the state. I mean, seriously. She does more for our markers than any county in Texas. John does research with us and handles our technology and just does a tremendous job. Doug is our program chairman and gives us some really good programs. Carol is our county archivist, and she's kept on the tradition, it's been with us for a long time, of the county archives, where if you want to do research, you can find just about anything about Wichita County in the archives. And then the support that we have with the other organizations that we're sort of deeply appreciative of them working with us too. Thank you.
Carol.
Oh.
Oh, Loris, please.
Well, I think that statement says it all. People save places. Organizations do the basic work, but it takes the entire community and everybody in the community that actually saves those places. And once they're gone, they're gone. So we really have to think about that on a daily basis. We have to work toward those goals. Everything, not just not just places, buildings, but all the other things that go with them, all the memorials, all of that. We are so blessed to have as many markers as we have in Wichita County.
Thank you. Did you say anything?
No, I'm gonna talk on the next one.
Okay, all right. Commissioners, would anyone like to say anything?
No, I appreciate the work y'all do. Y'all know that. Y'all are some of my favorite people in town because y'all keep all of our memories alive.
And again, I'll thank Mark Beecham for his assistance. Well, I'll get you on the next.
Okay, all right.
I've got one comment, short comment.
Please.
Dr. John Rhodes brought up something at the University Kiwanis Club last Wednesday as to what to do with all the memorabilia of Old High, Ryder, and Hershey. And I put this in, I'm just repeating what he said, but it might be a good place at the second floor of the museum building. That might be a good central location for all that. But John's looking for a place instead of auction off trophies and all that kind of stuff. So we need to get together and maybe come up with a solution. I think Carol wants to take a picture.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So we'll move back here. Yeah, just gonna get all you people to turn around and give us a smile, Becky. Come on. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you all, everyone. Thank you.
All right, me first, Doug, me first.
Thank you all very much. And then I think we've got a few folks who are going to stay up for the next
We're gonna
one.
stay up for the next one too, and this one I get to talk.
So this is This is an exciting occasion because we're here to recognize publicly Wichita County Historical Commission receiving a 2023 Distinguished Service Award from the state of Texas Historical Commission. So just like to read a small portion here and then turn it over to Becky, who is just chomping at the bit. So the Texas Historical Commission awarded a 2023 Distinguished Service Award to the Wichita County Historical Commission. The Texas Historical Commission actively supports over 200 county historical commissions through programs and services that preserve Texas heritage for the education, enjoyment, and economic benefit of the present and the future. This annual award affirms Wichita County Historical Commission for their exemplary initiation of and execution of comprehensive programs that preserve Texas' diverse historic and cultural resources. So in 2023, statewide county historical commissions contributed an impressive 341,463 volunteer hours. I'm not going to put you on the spot and ask you how many you pushed off, but you know.
A little over 4,000.
Wow. So that this is the award right here, the Distinguished Service Award that the State Historical Commission gives. We just wanted to take the opportunity in court to say, way to go, and to be the entity that got to present this to y'all. So first of all, congratulations.
Okay, got it.
I'll hand that off to you, as well as the floor.
Oh, thank you so much, Judge Johnson. This program has existed in Texas since 2002, and we were so thankful and surprised when we received it for 2022. And now to get it again a year later for 2023 is overwhelming, to say the least. And I'm very happy. Like I said, this group has submitted over 4,000 volunteer hours. We've done markers, we've done presentations, we've done programs, we've had in-house projects that we've been working on that I presented to the commission, to the Commissioner's Court a while back. And it is really nice that the state acknowledges the work that we're doing to preserve the history of Wichita County. So, like I said, overwhelmed and happy. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Now that I got to thank Mark Beecham and Leon Crabtree and his group for helping us be the location that markers are delivered. Getting a marker is a hard thing nowadays, and getting it to the right place is difficult, and so I appreciate Mark allowing us for his place to be a central location for those deliveries. And I also got to really appreciate Leon's help in the last marker we received. That was wrong.
Was wrong?
That was wrong. Yes, it was sent to us wrong, and Leon worked with me, and we got it sent back, and we'll hopefully have the correct one.
It's not just precinct 1, it's all 4 precincts, always chip in and do what's
Yes,
necessary.
and I
So,
appreciate it.
yeah,
I
they
appreciate all
They
that.
all do their job.
Yes, and Mickey has helped us over in Burke Burnett with, Providence was the most recent one.
Yeah.
That was done there in Burke Burnett.
And then the one out west of
And,
Burke.
oh yes, the one that we had to get fixed, and y'all did work for us there, and I know that we're gonna have some for y'all one of these days. We need
We
to-
put several up
we
last
put
year.
several
yeah.
up, and we need to get some more up for y'all. We need to get some more up.
We
Anyway.
appreciate you.
Yeah, thank y'all very
Thank
much.
y'all so
very
much.
You betcha.
All right. And at this time, I'd like to invite everyone up who is here for the presentation of Bicycle Safety and Awareness Month. Come on up. We get an overlap event where we've got bicycle history.
Yeah,
Bicycle history.
I love it. That's all, that's everything.
Yeah, that's all the things you like. All right, I'll read the proclamation and then turn it over. I'll also turn it over to Commissioner Beecham. I'm sure he's got something he'd like to say on this one. Whereas the bicycle is an economical, healthy, and environmentally sound form of transportation, as well as an excellent tool for recreation and enjoyment of Wichita County's scenic beauty. And whereas promoting a bicycling-friendly community has been shown to improve citizens' health, well-being, and quality of life, growing the economy of Wichita County by attracting tourism dollars and through philanthropic endeavors during our annual Hot and Hell 100 Bike Weekend, Wichita BMX events, 90 for Dad event, Tour de Dirt events, the Longest Day cycling event, and MSU collegiate cycling events. And whereas the Wichita Mountain Bike Trail System, the Wichita Falls Circle Trail, Wichita Valley Rail Trail, Wichita BMX Track, and Wichita Falls Skate and Bike Park offer recreational resources that benefit county residents of all ages and abilities, while encouraging healthier and more sustainable lifestyle and transportation choices. And whereas Team MSU Cycling exemplifies excellence across all cycling disciplines, representing the Wichita County community across the United States and winning multiple conference and national championships. And whereas promoting, encouraging, and supporting the continued growth in cycling opportunities in Wichita County by shared road use, adherence to traffic laws by all motorists as well as cyclists, and developing a local culture of bicycle safety and awareness. Now therefore, the Wichita County Commissioners Court does hereby proclaim the month of May 2024 to be Bicycle Safety and Awareness Month in Wichita County, Texas, and encourages residents to choose biking as a beneficial, healthy lifestyle. Y'all heard me talk a lot this morning, just in reading, so I'm gonna turn it over to Commissioner Beechman to say a few words.
Everyone obviously associates Wichita Falls with Hot and Hell, but it's so much more than that. We have just about every cycling discipline covered, except for cyclocross and track cycling, so maybe
We
some.
have track covered.
We do?
MSU has track covered.
Oh, okay. Well, but we don't have a track here.
We don't have a track.
Yeah, but y'all do have it covered, yeah. And y'all do quite well, even though we don't have a track. So, it's so important to our local economy. People just don't realize the amount of dollars that flow into our community because of different cycling events. Dale's the director of 90 for Dad. 90 for Dad is 16 years old, and it benefits hospice. Brings in multiple cyclists to participate in an event every year. We have so much. Tell us about our new world champion, national champion. National champion.
We have a new national champion at Middlesbrough State University. Her name is Molly Hayes, and she won the varsity women's individual time trial at Collegiate Nationals in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Under very difficult conditions.
It was windy. Windy and altitude, so we're very proud of her, proud of the team. The team got the conference championship, and this is MSU's 35th year in existence with the cycling program.
So a lot of hidden gems that we're not even, as a community, we're not as aware of as we really should be. Of course, we're
working on that.
Yeah, we're working on that. And Wichita Falls is a bronze level bicycle friendly community, working on a silver level. So it's achieved bronze level twice. So doing a lot of things to make that silver level happen. So if you don't have anything you want to say, I appreciate everything all of you do. So
thank you all very much for this recognition. We appreciate it.
If we can, Nancy's gonna get a picture, if y'all will come this way. Oh, all right,
No,
let's all go
no.
that way.
No, I'll move.
Okay.
I'll move.
Diana, you can take a proclamation.
Oh, I need it.
Congratulations.
David
Thank you very
Spokesman,
much.
do you have anything to say?
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. It's always a good day when we get to start out with a number of exciting things to talk about. So at this time, it is 10:20. We will open up for public comment. I remind everyone that anyone who wishes to make a public comment, we ask that you keep your comments limited to 5 minutes or less, and no action can be taken by Commissioners Court for anything brought up during public comment. Does anyone have any public comment? All right.
A lot fewer people in here now.
Yeah. All right, it is still 10:20, and public comment is closed. With that, let's move on to the consent agenda. I have one, I'd like to pull item number 1 to general business for us to discuss. Aside from that, does anyone have any questions or comments on any of the items on consent agenda?
Just a brief comment on item number 3. Staff between Indigent Health and Veterans are working on a program to bring back some funding from the federal government for veteran burials that have happened in the past. We should be able to recuperate costs associated with those burials. So we want to direct those funds that we receive back into the cemetery.
Okay.
Motion to approve. Second.
Thank you very much.
I think he did.
All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Concanon, seconded by Commissioner Beecham, to approve the consent agenda with item number 1 pulled off to general business. Do we have any questions or comments on the motion or any of the items? All right, that motion is before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. That motion carries 4-0. All right, this time, let's go to general business. Item number 1, discuss, consider, and/or take action to approve and ratify the minutes of the May 7, 2024 regular session.
So moved.
Second. You got me.
All right, we've got a motion by Commissioner Mahler, seconded by Commissioner Concanon to approve and ratify the minutes. Do we have any questions or comments on the motion or the item? All right, the motion is before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. That motion carries 4-0. Item number 2, review and approve the regular bills for payment. Verify payroll taxes have been filed and order county treasurer to disperse payroll and/or bills within 72 hours via U.S. mail, FedEx, UPS, or electronically, unless directed otherwise, or may be picked up and ledgered in the treasurer's office.
So moved.
Second.
All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Concanon, seconded by Commissioner Beecham to approve, verify, and disperse. Do we have any questions, comments on the motion or the item? All right, the motion is before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. That motion carries 4-0. Item number 3, receive update on courthouse renovation and county courthouse annexes. Commissioner Beecham.
Start with the 30th. The paneling is all up. Looks fantastic. They did a very good job of matching grains in the different sections. They don't all match all the way around, but the different sections look really good together. So, yeah, the 30th is moving really well. So they're just about complete with the rec area out north of the courthouse, the cover that we approved. It's just about done. As far as the annexes are concerned, it's received its 3rd coat of paint in the hallways, so they finally got the paint colors correct after a couple of trials and failures. They're hanging lighting in there today, and that project's moving along really quickly, so
Okay.
that's about it.
Okay. As you noticed, we took off the elevators.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Don't want to hear that again. Don't say it 3 times.
That's right. All right, does anyone have any questions on courthouse renovation and courthouse annexes? Okay. All right, at this time, we are going, it's 10:25. We are going to move into closed session for a briefing and discussion with the county's IT department regarding county network devices. This meeting is closed pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.089. At this time, we'd ask the courtroom to be vacated except for those folks who are approved to stay behind. Oh, wait, sorry, nope.
No, gotta pick up your.
General business, disaster declaration. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, false alarm.
we're not moving into closed session.
But we will.
Yeah, Nikki was ready. See, that's when you needed this.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take up consent agenda item number 1 that was pulled down to general business. Motion to approve and authorize the county judge to sign declaration of disaster for recent storm damage in Wichita County. Grab my stuff here. All right, so we are doing this as a precautionary measure mainly, and to try to help protect taxpayers and be fiscally responsible. As everyone's aware, we've had more than 3 weeks of severe weather events, especially heavy rain. And I think as each of the guys on this dais will tell you, that has meant severe damage to county roads and bridges. Wichita County was included in Governor Abbott's disaster declaration that he made on April 26, 2024. This local declaration is mainly designed to just help bring more attention to the situation. It'll help us and help our emergency management folks prepare and be ready if additional storms occur. And then it also can help us bring in additional financial assistance from the state. Those are the main reasons why I've asked the court to approve moving forward with this disaster declaration. This time I'd like to invite Dwayne Birkenfeld, our emergency management director, to come up, and he can help add other points to that I missed, or answer any questions that we may have on this.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. How are y'all this morning?
Morning.
Like I said, the judge is going to sign the disaster declaration that the governor on the terms of him signing his. And what that does, that allows us to put the information in from the commissioners into the PSTAT, the forms that we have to fill out for assistance from the state, and meet the threshold. Like I said, anything as far as gravel washed away, bridges washed away, or culverts, that type of stuff, road hazards and all that can help go in there and help try to meet that cost and be able to file for the paperwork to see if we can get assistance back from the state. So that's why we're filing on the terms of Abbott's, behind him filling out the disaster declaration there, the judge filing for his here to help us with that too. We can still file, but it's back up towards the governor doing it, and then the county doing it itself. So, and we've actually worked with some of the commissioners already on getting some of their repairs and all that looked into, and trying to file some of that paperwork, and then individuals can go online and fill out that part of it for the individuals, their houses and stuff like that.
So Dwayne, since we've got news media here covering this, for the individuals, they can go on the county website, and I think on our homepage there's a link to the ISTAT deal.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir. We can work with Brendan and IT department and get that put up there to where they can have a QR code where they can log on and go in and fill their information out for their homes or residents or whatever they have and it'll walk them through. And then they have the numbers there and all the information to get a hold of TDM and all those folks that if they need assistance to get some more information, they can find that on that QR code and that website to help them with that.
So it serves as a portal or an entry point for individuals who might have been affected by disaster.
Yes.
To engage with state and federal resources.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What is the county threshold? Do you know, Dwayne?
$595,000 is where we're at for Wichita County, and it's different throughout the state. Different counties have different amounts, but the amount that we're at is $595,000 for the whole county for everything.
With the cost of materials, that's not hard to meet
No, sir.
anymore.
One thing I want to ask on that, and I didn't know this was, so you're saying it's available for the citizens to file on also? So
Yes.
let's, hypothetically speaking, a citizen has a culvert or something on their own property that's washed out. They can apply to have that, put that on there?
To my understanding, they should be able to put that on there, file through the ISTAT part of it,
Okay.
the individual homeowner, and then can look at putting it on there. And I believe there's some information in there that they could fill in to
I
to
mean,
help with trying to get assistance through there.
I have some people in my precinct, one I know offhand that had a dam washout. So he could, that, even though that's on his private property, he can apply.
Should be able to look in there and see if, and definitely, like I said, you can go in there and get the contact information and call or get in touch with, the state services to figure out if they were able to, and they can guide them in the right direction anyway and have those answers for them.
And those amounts for folks who do that individually,
would go.
they also contribute to hitting our threshold.
I believe that is correct, yes.
595,000.
Yeah.
Is it a good idea to document with pictures or what?
Yes,
It's a have to.
and you'll have to, the more pictures you can take before the damage, after the damage is done, before you start working on it or trying to
Yeah.
repair it, whatever you need to do, make sure you have your pictures. They want at least 5 pictures of different angles.
Okay.
And the more documentation you can have, pictures, notes, all that kind of stuff, prices, what it costs to repair it, all that stuff will go into that and will be beneficial for either the residents or the commissioner's side when we do their part, so.
The things that we repaired is an emergency repair before we need to take pictures. Are we gonna be able to recoup that, or?
No.
I don't believe you can. I think you need to, and that's something that we need to get with you guys as far as that and
Yeah,
get
'cause
some
we had to
education
rebuild
on
a
that
head
too.
wall,
Cause it's a learning process and we realize there's more stuff to it now than it was before.
Yeah.
So make sure we get the pictures and get the documentation and get all that and all the prices and, manpower, labor, equipment, gravel, anything that's there, and then supplies, whatever else we need on top of that, so.
Dwayne, is there any source for some additional barricades out there? Is there a program for that anywhere that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of, but we can do some looking to investigate
We
and
can use a few.
get with the
We
state.
pretty much got them all out there that one night, and we use them, of course, we use them in regular construction projects, but on middle of the night, when you've got water over the road, they're pretty important. And I just wondered if there might be some program somewhere where we could get some in our possession to use in an emergency.
Yeah, we could get with the state and
Yeah.
find out and get with TxDOT and see if what avenue they use
Yeah.
to see about getting some more barricades and road closures and stuff like that.
Any other questions on that item? All right, we'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Beecham, seconded by Commissioner Kincannon, to approve and authorize the county judge to sign declaration of disaster for recent storm damage in Wichita County. We will be sending out that resolution to all of our local news media as well, so that they can actually see what the resolution says. We've got a copy here as well. So we've got a motion by Commissioner Beecham, seconded by Commissioner Kincannon. Do we have any other questions or comments on the motion or the item? All right, the motion's before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That motion carries 4-0. Okay, did I miss anything?
Don't think so.
Okay. All right, it's now 10:34, and we will go into closed session for a briefing and discussion with the county's IT department regarding county network devices. This meeting is closed pursuant to Texas Government Code, Section 551.089. So at this time, I'd like to ask everyone to clear the room unless you have been approved to be here.
Judge is back live.
Okay. All right, we are back into open session at 11:45 a.m. Item we have is to take action to approve the purchase of Fortinet FortiGate 120G plus 5-year FortiCare and FortiGuard UTP bundle at a cost of $23,239.42, plus the estimated services of an advanced network specialist at a cost of $2,480, for a total cost of $25,719.42, to be paid from department that should read 412-412, with lines determined by the county auditor.
So, second.
All right, we have a motion by Commissioner Fincannon, seconded by Commissioner Beecham, to approve the purchase with the change that it, $25,719 comes from Department 412. Do we have any questions or comments on the motion or the item?
This was a budgeted expense, correct?
This is a budgeted expense. That
Okay.
was in the 2024
Already
budget
Thank you.
in 412. Any other questions?
Call for the question.
All right, the motion is before us. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. That motion carries 4-0. That is the end of the agenda. It is 11:47, and court is adjourned.